Hey folks, Pastor Amanda here. Wanted to share a story with you. So this weekend, I, along with thousands of other people, participated in a march. It was the first time that I participated in a political march. I've been to different rallies before or to vigils, opportunities for prayer, but I had never actually participated in a march. And it was a very fascinating thing to be a part of for me, something new. And I know that for many people, they've been doing this for decades. One of the things that sometimes has been coming out of the marches, especially in the last week or so here in the United States, have been that people have begun throwing stones at different things, sometimes at one another. And I'm sure that on Facebook and your social media, you've been seeing plenty of stone throwing in the metaphoric sense. I know that my feed has certainly been full of it as people take their passions and their troubled hearts and they pick up a weapon and throw it at one another. They kind of have things like this. I'm reminded, my brother made this for me. It's a napped arrowhead. And it makes me think of these stones that we carefully craft, right, and create in such a way to cause pain in other people. And we do it because we're in pain, right? We do it because we're afraid. Well, in the Gospel of John, chapter 14, Jesus says to us, "Peace I leave you, my peace I give to you. Do not let your hearts be troubled, and do not let them be afraid." Well, as I'm thinking through my reflections on what it was like to be in that march and what I'm seeing among my friends and the people that I love, I'm thinking about these stones that we throw at one another. And I don't want to just be an arrowhead type stone with a sharp point, but I want to be a stone of peace. And I want to be a stone of love. I think that we are called as people of faith to find ways to keep our hearts open and to keep our ears open to hear one another, to ground ourselves so strongly in the peace of Christ that we are able to do the hard work of being peacemakers, of being places of peace, of being stones of peace thrown into our world to bring that calmness. Now, it's not easy, and it doesn't mean that I'm willing to give up for what I stand for or that I'm willing to water down what I think is the message of the gospel. I just want to be sure to do it in a way that makes it clear that I'm not aiming to hurt. I am aiming to love. I hope that in the weeks ahead, as we continue on our journey together, that you will also seek to be a stone of peace tossed into the troubled waters of our time. Thanks for listening, and carry on in joy.